What's up again, everybody? This is Legends of Runeterra. If you don't know what Legends of Runeterra is, it's a digital card game that's completely free, and it's made by Riot Studios, which is the same company that created League of Legends. If you've ever heard of League of Legends, you know it's kind of a big deal. And the company made this card game, and it plays similarly in some respects to other card games, sort of like Magic the Gathering or Hearthstone, but it has some unique little differences. And I've been playing this on Twitch for a couple of weeks now. If you want to check it out, go to twitch.tv/DMArmada. I play every Monday, so I will be playing today, this evening from 8 to 10 Central, and I do this mode called Expedition. Expedition is a draft mode, and essentially you're going to pay to enter this draft mode with some in-game currency, some like little tokens or whatever, and you're going to draft a deck and play it against other people who also drafted decks. The cool thing about this mode is that you get 2 trials, meaning you're going to play 1 draft and it'll record how well you do, and once you've lost 2 games in a row, your trial ends, and then you begin trial number 2, and you'll do the same thing. You'll play as many games as you can, up to 7, until you lose twice in a row, or until you hit 7. If you win 7 games, doesn't have to be in a row or anything, but if you win 7 games, then you get the highest reward possible. Anyway, it's kind of a cool mode in the sense that you get to like sort of survey the entire game. You get to play with a bunch of different heroes that you don't necessarily have access to. I really like the game overall. There's a lot of really smart things that they do with regards to like purchasing cards, for example. I'm just going to hop over here for a minute. You can buy these wild cards, which basically allow you to purchase or use these to craft any hero or champion, as they call it, I think, in the game. I think the economy is really smart, and it's fairly new still, so you should definitely consider jumping in. But what we're going to do is we're going to do trial number 1 and see how it goes, see how many games we can actually make it through before we hit 2 losses in a row. Now, I will say this: I've had for the past this whole week, I've had a trial that went 6 wins, and the second trial of that expedition went 3 wins. And then I had a trial like yesterday that went 6 wins and then 5 wins. And now that I'm recording this, I'm going to have 2 trials with 0 wins. I can just fairly well predict that that is going to happen. So we can expect losses to come, but we're going to do our best. Looking at the picks here, it's going to show you these buckets of 3 cards, and you get to pick one of these buckets to add to your deck. So you get all 3 cards. This is the champion Ash. Champions in the game are pretty cool in the sense that they are not just normal cards that have attack and defense, but they have these little conditions wherein if you complete said condition right here, she'll upgrade. She'll gain a stat on both attack and defense, and she'll do more powerful things if you've managed to upgrade her, which is pretty cool. This one is a really good packet. Draven over here is all about hitting with this card he creates in hand. When he upgrades, he just gets a little bit stronger. He gets this keyword called Overwhelm, which is very similar to Overcrush or Trample, or I mean, you name it. It's like the dealing extra damage over the top kind of thing. And he's got some Spider with him and Noxian Fervor. And then Teemo, which is a personal favorite of mine because of how nutty he is, along with some draw cards and a card that gets cheaper if you play it the turn you draw it. But this is the most powerful, it looks like to me, so I'm going to take that. Okay, so Garen's pretty good. That's really good. I already have this stuff. This down here shows you the curve of the deck, meaning I have 1 2 drop, 1 4 drop, and 1 6 drop. I don't have any 5s, 3s, 1s, 0s. You get the picture. Really, all of these are pretty good. Kalista's pretty good. Yeah, all of these are pretty good. We already get big guys. This gives us like access to smaller things. So does this technically. I'm gonna go with this one. Okay, Stalking Wolf is a decent card because it has Challenger, which is a keyword that allows you to choose who fights it, and then this one draws a creature with 5 power, a unit with 5 power or more, which right now is our champion and Alpha Wildclaw, so that's pretty solid. We don't have any low drops, so this is terrible. Drawing cards is good, but we don't have any low drops, so it's terrible. This is a slow spell, meaning you can't play it during combat. You have to play it beforehand in this Stalking Wolf. I think we might as well take this, right? We have exactly 1/4, which is Ash. Yeah. Flash Freeze. That always perks my interest. Iceveil Archer is also pretty good. Scar Maiden Reaver is a great card. This one is fine. Oh, but Radiant Guardian just wins you games. This card is bonkers. If you can get something to die before it, that card's just insane. I do like this a lot. But this just like straight dominates. Sapling Toss doesn't do us much good. Black Spear doesn't do us much good. This looks good. It's 2/2 drops. Pushing 2 is pretty good. Again, we don't have anything to kill with this early yet, and I don't know, removal's pretty good. I think I'd rather have this. Because we're trying to, what is it, 5 enemies, yeah? So that helps us with that. We don't have anything else that does that, do we? We already have 1 copy of Black Spear and Glimpse Beyond as well. No. Definitely worth considering. We only have 2 spells? Or no, we have more than 2 spells, don't we? Glimpse Beyond. Oh no, we didn't take that last packet. We did not take the last group. The Ruination is really good. If you need a board clear. Scribe of Sorrows. It's a 3-drop. I prefer decks that have a good curve, because if you can just curve out on somebody, sometimes you just have a free win, you know? Oh, these are all not great. Single combat's pretty good. Okay, so we can either take Single Combat and Ravenous Butcher, or we can take Ravenous Butcher, Glimpse Beyond. Drawing cards is probably better. Well, I don't know, removal's good. Do we need to worry about removal more than creating big things? I don't know. Drawing cards. This is good with Ravenous Butcher and Glimpse Beyond. That card's good, but it's not worth taking, I don't think. Possession. I've lost a game to Possession. I think we'd take this just because of Cursed Keeper. Believe it or not. Ooh. 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 That is a really good and quick way to... oh, and it has an Alpha Wild Claw. We kind of got to take that. We don't have very many like bombs. So in Magic the Gathering, you need some bombs to win games, and that is very true in this game as well. Curving out is great, but once your opponent sticks like some big old bomb threat, and you can't deal with it or answer it with your own big old bomb, you just lose. This is sort of like a removal thing. And Great Horn Companion is insanely good. Take Heart. Wolf Rider. Look at the art on this. That is cool. That is really cool. You see the picks here. You see these 3 things here. This is the LG. The what is it called? I forgot the name. The LOR Guardian. That's right. So this is a draft assistant. And for the most part, I kind of agree with it. There's been a few picks so far that I kind of disagree with, but I agree with this one. So for example, you can see all 3 of these are just straight terrible. Just straight terrible. Getting a Mist Wraith on 2 and another Ravenous Butcher, or a Black Spear and a Ravenous Butcher. Stalking Wolf, Catalyst of Eons. Okay, so I may actually prefer this one, but it's recommending this one. I do like this one because Black Spear actually can have some utility if we can get some of these small boys to die. And we only have, what, 1 removal? Sort of. Removes our own stuff to draw cards. Sort of removal. Yeah, we probably do need to take this just because of the removal factor. Blinding Assault, single combat. I do like me some single combat. They're recommending this one. Our 4s are looking really small, and these are both insanely good cards. Insanely good cards. I do enjoy me some Chronicler of Ruin. Speaking of Chronicler of Ruin, there I get my chance, along with another Silverwing Vanguard. This creates 2 2/1s that can hook something, and that's good. Brittle Steel, no. We've been offered this packet like so many times. Take these. Okay, if we could get like, let's see, a couple of more like big bomb kind of plays, that would be good. Like for example, I would consider this because it makes our 3s better and our 5. This is a pretty good 5. Even if we just play as a 4/6, if we can get the plunder to go off, then everything that has +5 or plus power has overwhelm, which is bonkers. Plunder is a keyword wherein if you damage the nexus, your like opponent's life total this turn, then you get to use that effect. And how many things does that actually affect? Let's see. 1, 2, already has it, so it doesn't matter. Heroes 3, right? So 3 things plus itself technically, but it already has it. So 3 things, and we're on the last pick basically. I mean, it's still a bomb. They're saying this one. Why? Cursed Keeper. That's probably why. And Fresh Offerings, but Fresh Offerings doesn't work great in this deck. Cursed Keeper is the real answer, but I kind of want this one. Yeah, I'm gonna take this one because I think the 5 and the 3 act better. I mean, it does. I guess I could technically give up a 3/1 for a 3/2 in that scenario. I'm taking this one. I'm not gonna stick with the thing. Okay, can we make a trade? Maybe we get rid of a Ravenous Butcher. That'd be great. Yeah, that's not bad. Getting a Sapling Toss sucks. No, we don't want to get rid of a 3. Getting rid of this for that 3 doesn't seem very good. Getting rid of one of our Ravenous Butchers for a 4-drop seems solid, and this is a good little spell. So we have 21 units and 9 spells, and now we begin. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. Okay, we have our deck. Where's our deck list? So we're looking for like Starlit Seer, 2 Stalking Wolves, Ice Veil Archer, Cursed Keeper. I don't think we, I mean, this is technically a 2-drop. I'd rather have that later than now. I don't know, maybe it was worth keeping that. Yeah, we won't play anything on 2 now, but we go 3, 4, 5, 6, which is crazy. You can just straight lose games though if you can't play anything on turn 1 or turn 2 and they just snowball 1, 2, and then a 3-drop. But that is not the case, it looks like. So if you've never seen this game played before, it's not played by player turns, it's actually played by rounds. So within a round, both players are going to have opportunities to go back and forth and play cards. Because this is his sort of priority, he has this little sword. He's going to be able to attack in this round. He has the attack token. What do we want to do? Okay, so can we get this to go off in any way, shape, or form? Probably not. I'm comfortable playing this. We can, yeah. If this dies, if he attacks, we can get the 3 to go off. So because he has this sword, he is able to attack on this in this round, and I am not. I can only defend. But when this round ends, that sword is going to come to my side, and I will be able to attack, and he won't. Now, does he push with both of these? Yes. Okay, so I am able. I'm going to be able to kill off my guy. He'll hit me for 2 here because I don't have anything to block it. I'm blocking this 2. 2 goes to 1, kills me. 2 goes to 2, matches, kills me. His little creature has this ability when one of his allies die, deals 1 to the enemy nexus. So I'm going to play this card. Then I'm going to end the round. Because I had an ally die, I got to draw one of my allies, which is pretty cool. Now, I think I'm going to play this 3-1 Scout instead of this 2-1. Yeah. Cool thing about this guy is he has a last breath. Basically, when this unit dies, when KO'd, when killed, whatever you want to call it. Death Rattle if you play Hearthstone. When that dies, he's going to create a 3-4. So he's a 3-1 that creates a 3-4. In other words, he's a 4-mana 6/5 across 2 bodies, and that is insane. They nerfed him. He used to be a 4-1 that created a 4-4, which is even crazier. The fact that that card existed is insane, and they fixed it. I'm going to attack with both. So he chose not to block the first time I attack. Now normally you can only attack 1 time in a turn, but because this is a scout unit, scout units can attack by themselves once, like specially. They can basically attack once as long as they're only scout units that are attacking. Oh wow, that's a good play. As long as there's only scout units attacking, they can attack once, and then you can attack with something else. Now, do we want to kill his 5/2? Or do we want to play something first? This costs 3. We have access to a bit. Okay. I think I would prefer to establish this, because I don't have anything to play alongside of that. Now technically I could play this, kill the 5/2. That would leave me with 3 mana. Those would become spell mana, and then I would have 6 next turn, and then I can play this. Or I could kill the Trickster. I think I'm okay with the line that I just said. I'm going to kill the 5/2. Because I trade this stuff on the board, and he's not going to attack with this. I'll take the 1 ping from that because he hits me whenever the ally dies. Okay, so that becomes spell mana, which allows us to play these things a little easier if things get out of hand. I'm going to play the Wild Claw, because it's a 7/6, man. 7/6s are pretty strong. He's going to kill a 4 and make a 6, and I take 1. It's pretty good. 6/6. Now, he'll probably trade the 7/6 for the 6/6. I'm okay with that. Does he trade the 4/3 for the 3/4? He could. He's going to go the other way. Okay. This will stun that, so he'll be able to push 6 damage for free. Which is fine. That's a really good card to draw. Oh, he's gonna shoot it. Okay. Okay, so if we wanted to frostbite this, we would want to do that now. Or not now, we would want to do it during the attack. So we can either play one of these. I think we should just get one of these down. Play one of these. Leaves this open if we don't want to trade one off. But at this point, because I played 2 bodies, he probably doesn't want to attack here. That's weird. Okay. So we want to go like this and like this, I guess. And then we want to frostbite these two. Maybe we want to do this. Yeah, I want to do that. Take the 3, I guess. So now I can hook both of those and kill them immediately next turn, which is really nice for me. Oh, technically I can't. Whoops. Technically I can. Haha! Unless he has a ping here. If he has a ping here, we'll be really sad. If he has something that deals 1 damage to the board, that would be depressing. Hook, hook, hook. Can we clear? He floated 8 mana, I doubt it. I'm sure he's got something that like keeps some of his stuff alive. Okay, so he keeps that 4/4. Sure. But we clear this off and we do that one first, which is the right play. So he has a 4/2 that's gonna keep freezing this thing. So we gotta play that. Now he has a 1/1. This gives him a bunny. Which is super fun and thematic. Plays a 4/3. I mean, I'm comfortable just like doing this, right? I should have paid more attention. He does have 10 mana stored up, so he could be playing something big. Okay. That's fine. Doesn't matter. Do we want to steal something just to steal it? Not really. We're both alive at 10. He's got thermo. He's thermoing for 3, right? So he's trying to push 9 here. He thermos this to death. I take his 4/3 and then he can't attack at all, really. Or I can just play this. Nah, I think I just play this and keep it alive. I think that's just better. Okay. Do I want to take 4 instead? Maybe I just do that. Go to 6. He's at 10. This is still going to be stuck. The easier trade would just be to take off the 4/3 and take 1 damage, but I think I'd rather do this. Do I want to let him... Yes, I do. See, because we have this, which is really, really good. So if he has something insane from hand, the 1 card that he has. Okay, so we take this and we take this and we see what he has from hand. I'm assuming it's some sort of like a spell here that saves one of his guys because he didn't play something down on the board. Or maybe he was just afraid of it being hooked. What are his heroes? Oh, maybe he has Heimerdinger. Nope. He's just going to kill his own ally to draw 2. Cool. I'm okay just playing this, I think. Yeah. We don't get the value off it, but it is what it is. Whatever cards he has, he didn't want to play. Which is really weird. Well, not weird, I guess. It means that he has, like, reactive cards, or it could mean that. We do finally have access to a 2/4 that can hook things, though, which is really good. I'm going to probably play this, right? I guess I'm comfortable just passing as well. Do we push lethal? 7? No. I'm gonna do this. Cool. Cool. So he has the opportunity to either end the round and pass the attack token over to me, or he can play one of these other 2 cards. Looks like he's going to play one of the other 2 cards. Okay. I'm just going to keep passing until he plays everything that he's got. Okay. I'm fine with this. Now I will play a Stalking Wolf. Okay, so I'm gonna play this, and oh, I can't take his V, can I? Because this only allows you to take a follower, and a follower is not a champion. Now I could technically take the follower and kill it to draw. That'd be kind of cool. So whatever he has is not some sort of a spell, because this keyed right out. Okay, cool. Do I want to kill my 3/1 or this to draw cards? Probably not. We have some like serious serious stuff over here, man. What's going on? Where's all the big stuff? What do we have left? We've got another Alpha Wild Claw. We've got, oh, that's a good one. Sure, we'll play into this. Attacks with the 1/1 and the 3/3, I would imagine. So I'll trade the 3 and I'll put the 2/3 right there. And we'll block. And then now actually to gain an action, quote unquote, an action, I should have played Glimpse Beyond to kill the guy quicker. I should have played that earlier during the fight so that I didn't waste my action. Because you pass back and forth. Each person like can play a card or attack, or I think there's one other thing you can do. Sorry, I'm not doing a great job of explaining it, but I can't play both of these in the same turn. But in order to gain the most efficient use of your actions, yeah, he's saying good game, which I would also be saying good game. And technically I'll do it like this. And technically I'll do it like this. This one, then this one, then this one. Okay. And unless he has some crazy spell that stops him, we win the game. So in order to most efficiently use my actions, I should have used that card during the attack step. Whatever. You get the picture, right? You get the point. Okay, so we're 1-0. The beauty of these expedition runs is that you can lose a game and make a change to your deck, which happens after every win, almost every win, something like that. You can lose a game, win a game, lose a game, win a game, lose a game, win a game, and finish an entire run with 7 wins by losing and winning back and forth. You don't have to worry about like this hard cutoff of like 3 wins like in Hearthstone. So that's a quick look at Legends of Runeterra. It's a game I've really been enjoying, and specifically that mode that we looked at, the Expedition mode. I really enjoyed Draft, and this has been a really fun sort of distraction, a really fun little draft mode game that's getting me really excited for doing some drafts in person for a bunch of other different games. If you enjoyed watching this video, video, or if you like Legends of Runeterra, feel free to give me a like and a comment letting me know that you enjoyed this video or just the game itself. I have more gameplay that I have played in the past, and I am playing this on Monday nights from 8 to 10 Central. So if you'd like to hop over on Twitch or on this YouTube channel, I'm going to try to stream to both at the same time. Let me know in a comment below what you'd like to see going forward, and as always, everybody, thanks for watching.